so weird that we did it at the same time. Whoa! I feel like I look so different in, like, your studio. Hello! Hi, Bo. It's me. I mean, I am Bo. Yeah. It does. It looks fancy in here. Why does your camera look so much cooler than mine? Like, your background looks cooler now. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell everything here. Proper lighting. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's what's making it look better. Yeah. A fill light? Yeah. This one's really nice. Oh yeah, and you got that one too. It looks really good in here. Okay, good luck. You're welcome. I'll chill here while we wait for some homies to show up. Weird looking like all the way over here just to look at chat. And the camera's like right there. Edge. That's why he waits until after. It's like, okay, that's that one. Vibing right now. Hey! What's up, Simon? Brody is currently in a coffee shop right now getting coffee beans. So I had to start stream for him. And we're waiting for him to get back. It'll be like, I don't know, 10 minutes? Less? He just Ubered there, so it should be faster then. Yeah, get some beans. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna have some fresh ass coffee when he gets back. I need it because I think I slept too long. Slept too much last night. I'm feeling a little groggy. How are you though? How is your day? Feel better soon. I slept until like 1 p.m. Your body needs it. That sucks, dude. I hope you feel better soon. Did you just catch it, like, or have you been sick for a few days now? Woke up feeling like dog shit. That sucks. That's the worst. I hate waking up in the middle of the night being like, uh-oh, I'm sick. I don't feel good. I had some important work calls that I still had to take. Shit. Oh no. Was that all before 1 p.m.? Did you have to wake up, do that, and then you went back to sleep? Or did you just sleep and then you could just get to those calls later? My hair looks huge. They were after, luckily. Oh, that's good. Good timing. Thank God. God, you would have been like half alive if you had to do that before you woke up. I couldn't even imagine. I slept until like 6:30 I couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour and a half. That happens a lot. It's so annoying. I'm so excited for coffee. What in the world is going on here? What is going on? Why? Why does he have that? Oh, and we got the kazoo. This ain't Leaf. Hey, Mint. What's up? What's up? No, he is getting coffee right now. He's on his way. There he is. He's on his way. He's coming. I looked at this. This is really weird. Oh. Congrats on your transition. Hey, Archaic. Well, he can't just like leave this sitting around. I have to pick it up. This is so weird. Why does he do this? Hey, James! He's buying coffee beans right now. Well, he's on the way, but he bought coffee beans so we can make it here at home. We get it from our favorite coffee shop. They have really, really, really good beans. I am very excited to see what he got. There's one that he gets, it's our favorite. Well, now there's another one that I think is my favorite. Leaf Relics. There's one that tastes like cake. Tastes like Beanie Babies? Are you talking about? Oh, in 5 minutes. I'll bring it up to show. Okay, cool. My favorite is called Coco Bongo. I call it Ubongo because the way it was like printed on the bag, all the C's look like O's, so I call it Ubongo. It tastes like coconuts. I love coconut. Babies. Why did you say Beanie Babies again? Cocoa barf. Yeah, I feel like coconut is like a love it or hate it thing. Bo doesn't like coconut either, but he liked this coffee. He did like the coffee. The only way he will eat coconut is in Nanaimo bars. Me and Doyle have a Beanie Baby song. Of course you do. I have a message from Doyle anyways. I can just be like, yo, what's the Beanie Baby song? Bo, you really should clean up your desk. This is ridiculous.
I want to drown inside this. I want to drown inside this. Go down and
Coco
I never
it
had
involves cats.
I'm also shiny with that 3-eye
A
vision.
Beanie Baby song.
Take this moment, I'ma die inside it. I am pariah.
Okay,
I am a
I'm
writer.
interested
Words they carry, don't
on
trust
how
the silence.
this could
Gotta
work.
fill it all up. Like.
Chocolatey.
To my
Yeah,
phone
it was like,
screen, ultraviolet.
yeah.
This ultraviolet.
But also so
probably
is the
need
Nanaimo
more
bar, so
milk,
maybe
but it
reminds
all
you of the
spilled.
Nanaimo
Sip
bar.
with my
Because
guilt
the Nanaimo bar
inside.
is chocolate.
Temper. Don't throw a tantrum.
Coconut.
Throw words at random. Make it anthem. Spring game like frisbee. Make it happen. Acting I'm not trapped in the swelling wave.
Chocolate tea matey. I wonder if he just got one or two. Sometimes he gets 2 bags. Did you get 2 bags or 1 bag? Oh.
Low tide.
And is it from Dak? I guess we'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what
low
it is.
tide.
Oh, was that the door?
I pray for a low tide.
He's back.
Pray for a low tide.
He's got the coffee.
I play the role. I'm a people pleaser. Who I am got lost in the speaker tweet.
We get love buzz from
between neo soul
Exchange.
prima donna and basic tweeter fodder.
That's a coffee. Like what? The coffee's called Love Buzz?
Conscious. It's all connected.
From Equal
We all
Exchange.
some monsters. Snarl fangs out like we massive chump, y'all. Brawl hard beat down on the man at Smash Bros. Don't slam
Without
no
context,
just
like,
teach the kitten. Game
that
two,
could be
baby,
so
no.
confusing.
PS prisms might be a prison smell this sand around me.
Is it cute?
Hope
What does
I
it taste
don't
like?
drown in the reef this week like it's all on my nose.
What
but I hate
notes
the
does it
stench
have?
of low tide. Low tide.
Sorry, it's not named Cuckoo, Butter, Butt, Nutty Girl. Silly Canadian names. Hey, listen. Technically, those are Norwegian? That brand, Dak?
Dak? No, they're,
Well,
it's two Canadians that
okay.
moved to Netherlands.
They are silly Canadian names then.
Yeah, but they're out of Netherlands.
Yeah. You got 3 bags?
Oh, one's decaf.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of my way. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. I knew it.
Cocoa butter, but nutty girl. What the?
Because I told about Ubongo.
Oh yeah, ooh. Well, it's cocoa bongo.
I know, that's what I said.
Okay.
But the
Ooh,
C's,
bongo.
the C's look like O's.
They do.
Yeah.
Hello. All right, we had this one last time, so I got it again. Lilac Dream. This is the peach one. Remember the one that tastes like peach?
Yeah.
You said you liked it.
I did.
It's a geisha. It's a washed process from Honduras.
Nice.
This one is the decaf. I like to have some decaf in the house. What's up, Simon? It's a Colombian. It is anaerobic with a sugarcane decaffeination. The notes are guava, lychee, orange, and caramel candy. I'm trying to get brighter stuff. We have a new grinder coming in on Friday. We got the ZP6. And then this one, I just liked the process. Was anoxic natural overripe picking, 24 hours in husk resting, 72 hours in husk resting in an enclosed container, which means it's going to have really strong fruit notes to it. And this one says tropical and fruit forward with notes of passion fruit and berries, layered with juicy and some slight booziness.
Swirl's good.
Swirl.
Good luck, Hammy.
Dog is begging for you to take him off to go home. Hey, okay. I'm taking a look at the photo proof literally right now.
Good luck, Hammy.
He's just staring.
That is so cute.
I love this. He is just staring. That's so funny. That is too good.
I just want to do this to his head.
Yeah. Well, not right now. He's got to poop.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, what?
Do you want someone patting your head while you poop?
No.
I was expecting you to say yes, actually. Why is the camera not on my other stream, though? Wait, what's going on over there? Something's apparently broke. Full cam? It's like I gotta fix my vertical stream real quick.
Do you want me to take these upstairs?
Oh, yes please, thank you. Game 3. Full cam. Add source. Video capture device. Add existing cam. Add source. There it is. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't know why it broke. Check the other scenes. Did they work? Okay, that's working. That's working. That's not working. Why did the cam stop working there too? It says it's there. do that? Okay, I fixed it now. Whoa, that's why. It just like duplicated all of my shit. Oh, that's what's going on here. Sorry, my vertical stream, like for some reason OBS just duplicated literally all of my scenes. Full cam, starting soon. BRB, in-game for delete that. What the fuck happened? Yeah, look at it. Like it just everything. Bro. This is really annoying. If I go to this scene. Is chat there? Can you guys type stuff? I need you guys to type stuff. What the fuck? Tesla's here. I'm not streaming anymore. Tesla can do my streams. Why does everyone show up when I'm not here and then leave when I show up? This is bullshit. Okay, so that's still showing up there. The camera's not. Capture device, add cam. And then, okay. So starting. Full cam. What happened here? Do this. Full cam. There we go. Okay. In game. Done. Okay. BRB. I don't know why I did that, but it did. But fuck it. I don't care. Now I'll probably have to fix the game as well. Add source. Game capture. Game. Why the fuck did it add all of those? Add source. Video capture. Game capture. Sorry, for some reason my vertical stream just like, it was black this whole time. Because it just, that's why you didn't see anything. Yeah, that's my vertical stream. But it was just streaming nothing because it duplicated all of my scenes for some reason. And then when it duplicated all the scenes, the cameras were all trying to pull from the same source. All this bullshit. I stream, I'll go an hour with no one here. And then the second you're on here, there's a lot of people talking. And the second I get back on, everyone's gone again. That's how my streams always go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I did. Yeah. Oh, you left. You must have left by the time we said it. Yeah. We. If you want our genuine reaction to it, you'll have to go back a few minutes. But yes, we saw it. He was just sitting there. Tessa said she wanted to just pat his head. We didn't show it on the stream. Because I didn't know if you wanted inside of your house shown. All right, where is Star Citizen? There we go. The goal is to try DLSS4 right now. Oh, there's an update. A lot of updates apparently. What even is DLSS? Yeah, are you like for serious? Or DLSS is basically it's using. So originally it used a CNN method to infer. Basically upscaler. It inferred like pixels where they wouldn't be, so it would render your game. So you play 1080, it would render your game at 720, so your computer could run it faster and get more frames. But the you could look at it upscaled in basically real time. I mean, there's a little bit of delay, input delay, but basically real time, and have an upscaled image. Now, in my opinion, DLSS is always been worse than native because it's taken an image at a lower quality and trying to infer what it should look like. But with their DLSS4, they switched to a transformer model, which is what almost all AI is built off now. It's Google's transformer model. That's what LLMs and everything's based off now. And basically, long story short, it's an upscaler. But DLSS4 uses a different method. So it's supposed to be even more precise and sharper now as a result. I've seen some comparisons. Actually, we can look at a couple comparisons right now. Let's take a look. For instance, in let's just go to YouTube. We'll go to this is probably a good. Let's just look at this one. I think they show it in here pretty well. Like
AI is changing everything about how.
Okay. So I'll full screen this so it's a little easier. You make your like, oh, I did a lot of fancy shit. Better graphics, basically high resolution with less power. Yes. So for instance, their old model, and this might be hard to see. Actually, my face might be in the way too, isn't it? Yeah, let me get rid of my face real quick. Yes, plugins. Yeah, there's a few plugins I had to use. It's a bit complicated to set up, but it's good. So with their old method, in CNN, so basically native is going to look better than both of these, but the new DLSS4 is getting pretty close. So with DLSS, I always found it was blurry because it can't perfectly replicate the edges. It's trying to, right? So CNN method was this old style.
When using DLSS Super
this is what it used to look like. So it's very blurry, right? You lose a lot of detail, but with the new method, you get a lot of that sharp detail and edging back now, which makes the image look a lot crisper. So I'm hoping DLSS4, and you're gonna get more frames as a result because it's technically working at a lower resolution. Like if I play in 1440p, it might try to render the game at like 1080p and then upscale it to 1440p. But a lot of times it's only really good once you get up to like 4K, because then at least it's going off a base of like, they could be going off a base of like 1440, right? But yeah, so that's the idea of it. And then some people have done comparisons in Star Citizen already. You can force this on any game. There are only some games that have official support, but you can force this on any
the
game.
Noise around them.
Sorry, I want. Where is? Oh, it's this one.
There's a new update to NVIDIA's upscaling technology, DLSS. Yes, I think
So he
immediately.
goes through and looks at different presets. So this is native 4K rendering just natively by itself, and then these are DLSS4 over on the side. So it's pretty comparable to native. Now, what I find sometimes you miss out on are generally fans and vents. Let's look at another example. I think there's better
This
examples.
range.
You might not be able to see anything, to be honest, through my stream and your stream. But oftentimes you'll see with the old DLSS is like these buttons here would be very blurry compared to the native ones. And this preset J actually looks really good comparatively.
We zoom right in. This is going from 1440p up to 4K. Again, for the J preset.
A lot of times I look at text to see where the difference is. How sharp and clear is the text in the distance? And honestly, this looks mostly identical. It does have some issues, apparently, with clouds.
Just a
here and
native
there.
image with TAA on. With it, just sometimes you just get some ghosting, and so that's an example of that. But this is at 4K.
So yeah, you can see the clouds get a little funky right now, whereas they're smooth in the native and regular presets. The lower left-hand corner is, oh yeah. But yeah, the big thing is that it's less because it's using AI, which is just running through a transformer model, which is going to use just less overall hardware power, which is why they didn't make the 4090, or sorry, the 5090 and all that much more powerful. Hardware-wise, is because most of you're only like doing a third of the rendering is like hardware rasterization. The rest is just through the AI model. I get my face back on. So yeah, so I'm gonna boot the game and see if for me it still works while I'm streaming, because I'm streaming currently vertically. I'm streaming horizontally, so I'm doing 2 renders on the computer. Plus, I like to record stuff in the background. I've got a filter on that can record just the source, so that way I can just get the gameplay even from one OBS instance. But I'm gonna see how it works in here, how the load is. Cool. Well, that's fair. I haven't seen it in a while. All right, let's get into options. But I think it only works on DirectX, not with Vulkan, which I think OBS had an issue with when it came to upscaling. So the question now, what is it using? Is it using DLSS4? Set up the quality on DLSS4. Let's see if it should be running DLSS4. Let me. Yes, I would like to try a coffee, please. Okay, I'm also not getting a screen cap right now. Why is this? Oh, because I forgot to switch it. That's on me. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to move it on here. Full game. There we go. Okay. Hello.
Hi. It's good, but once we get the new grinder, I'm definitely gonna go back and do it. I just get more flavors.
Is the peach one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very. The vibrancy is very muted.
Yeah. I just get more.
It's just, it's a coffee.
Yeah.
It's a good coffee.
It's good.
But it's a coffee.
Yeah.
You're losing a lot of the intricacies. Yeah. We'll have to fuck around with like the grind size setting and stuff once we get it in, 'cause I don't know what size and all that, but you know, we'll get in there and narrow it down. Okay.
I just didn't want to. I got away from it because.
Yeah. 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 Fair enough. Soon. You can leave it open if it's not bothering you. Okay. Where's my water? I should be drinking water. Starbucks is soon. Really though. You left a mess in here. There's just plates and stuff everywhere. You hit a pause? Oh my. That's actually so toxic. Use a different setting. Super resolution latest. So it should be going. Oh my god. So there's some weird stuff going on, and I wonder if that's because we're in Vulkan. Yeah, the lighting's going funky right now. But oh by god, I am not getting frames. Let's take a look. It's not too much more than I usually. Yeah, you see it on like the right there. So that could be a Vulkan thing. So what we're gonna do is reboot. Wait, what is this? Place stuff comes with food? I did not know this. I did not know this. I'm taking that. It's mine now. I can't take. It won't let me take that apparently though. Oh, there's free food in here though. I'll take that. Is it a free coffee? Oh my god. Let's put it back down for a sec. Whoa, 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 Kevin. Take my helmet off. Am I wearing a helmet? Whoa. I'm wearing a helmet. Why is Alt-H not working? Take my helmet off. Did they change it? Actions. Player. Maybe it's item actions? Ah, yeah. Yeah, left alt H. What is right alt H? Unequip and carry. Oh, that puts it in your hands, right? Is that working at least? Okay, that one worked. I think that crashed the game. Okay, so Vulkan, it doesn't like Vulkan. DLSS and Vulkan don't work. Let's switch over to DX11. I did hear that you have to have DX11, so I'm surprised it even let us get in there. Yes, it does seem that it might break if you don't do DX11. Ugh, Brazil nuts suck, but they're good for you. We're gonna swap this over to DX11. And then we have to restart the game for that to take effect. Yeah, you. This all that's you. Cashews are the best, yeah. And pistachios. You know? I've grown a little more liking for the walnuts and almonds that are in here too. Pistakis. That sounds like a place. Arrakis. Sounds like a place in Dune. Pistakis. Okay. Options. Graphics. Cool, cool, cool. We got DLSS as well. The question is, can I screen cap it? I don't know if I can screen capture it. It does look like it's screen capping, but comp on. Okay, so it's screen cap in there. That's good. What the fuck is game 2-1? Why is that even there? Are we getting audio from it? Oh, there's no game audio right now, so. For some reason, there's no music playing. That's the count. Oh, it really is. But it's. Whoa! Look at this in my head. Hey, what's up, Troy Hoda? I don't know why it's. Oh, it is showing up on the screen now. Cool. What? It's my head. Get over it. See? I had nuts in my throat. Troy, we're testing out DLSS4 today. That is our goal. Yeah, big brain. Let's go. Okay, so we're in, and very smooth, and it looks fine. But yeah, I think that's it. The lighting on the getting a bit of flickering in the bottom left corner. Let's get out and take a look at some text right now and see how it does here. Now, you know what happened? It probably... Something in Windows probably fucking changed again. Because something keeps deciding that it should take control even though I've told it not to. Yep. Yep, my mic should be right here. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's really annoying. And you are getting game audio now, right? Yes, okay. So, let's take a look at, like, some text here, actually. This is the best way to do it. Let's, without moving, let's take a look at that screen in front of us right now. So it's doing some stuff right now. Right, like it's a meringue. And, oops, I don't want to move. And I can read, I think that it says primary, I don't know. Auxiliary. On. The text isn't the easiest to read. Let's switch over, let's switch DLSS off. And see what we get out of it. It's pretty close, to be honest. And I'm curious, oh, we don't have frames up. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so without it, but I don't notice any difference here. Like in here, we're getting 105 frames. And then if I turn DLSS on, I'm getting the exact amount, same amount of frames. Black screen, it makes me reload. That might be Twitch. My encoding's fine. That is something I wanted to check, though, is I wanted to pull up my usage. Yeah, I think it's your computer. It's your computer. Let's get down to a little more graphically intensive area or something. So I have it on right now. And so far, I can't complain. I can usually tell when DLSS is on. Okay, I'm going to turn it off here because there might be something I noticed. Nope. In fact, it almost looked sharper with DLSS on. Yo, Zaya, what's good? My 3D usage goes up. Let's see. Look at video encode 28, 95. Okay, now let's turn DLSS back to quality. Ooh, no. Text is a little blurry now. So I definitely feel, but my 3D is dropping quite significantly. Yeah, my 3D usage is dropping. Interesting. But I do see it a little bit in the text. Should I take a screenshot with it on off and then switch between the two quickly, see if you notice any changes? Should take. Oh, yeah. Well, even in the game, I've noticed. So look at the call elevator text right now. Right? Print screen. Let's open up Paint. Put it in. And then go back in. And then switch over to DLSS off. And then do another print screen. Pull up a new Paint. Put it in there. And then take a look. Let's minimize the screen size. And this screen. Okay. So let's pull the screen up here. We'll hide the game for a sec. Here, I want this one, sorry. Yo, Chris, what's good? I've been vibing, trying to regularly doing, so that's the thing. It's tryout season. Playing competitively? Sorry, let me get these open. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see this on your screens here because it might be too small. But in my opinion, one of these is clearer than the other one. I'm on latest. So overall, pretty good, but noticeable. You think right one is clear? Sorry, I wish I could zoom in. Is there a way to like zoom? Can I zoom in? View. Ah. There we go. How do I go back to the mouse to like move it? I guess I could just do this. Ooh. How many times did I zoom in? View. I think I did 3. Maybe I did not do 3. I did 2. I think this is fucking it up on the zoom in. Oh, there is a zoom down there, you're right. So, yeah, look at this. You can see this. Obviously, when we zoom in, we're going to lose quality in general. But Look at the amount of blur on the left compared to the right, right? The right side is a little bit sharper on the edges. You're getting bleeding on the letters a bit more. The left is DLSS. The right side is native. So the right side is still better. So native is, it's close though. I gotta say, if you just need some extra frames, use this. Because this, and it's just text, really. I mean, you look at the texture around the outside, it's pretty close. It's a little sharper on native. But overall, man, it is damn close. I think it's just text that it's got, there's a little bit of bleeding. And maybe it's just because the light. Maybe if we look at text that isn't like a light source as well. Or screen. Yeah, you can see it in the nuts and bolts too. A little clearer on the right. Hey, Buttbuster, what's good? Bottom right corner is this. Yeah, okay. Maybe manually select the newest. Well, I have it on newest, so it'll always just use the newest one. Let me pull up NVIDIA. The latest one is J right now. There is no K. How is DLSS on clouds? Is running DLSS mainly because of pixelation of clouds? I saw some models were good somewhere, but the FPS difference is absolutely nothing. I'm at 96 right now. 103. We're going up to like 104. Let us turn DLSS on. And we're at 109. So we've got an extra 5 frames out of it for a slightly blurrier image. Know about the lower level Rocket League leaks. I know some of them. I don't watch them, but I know about some of them. There's definitely some I don't know about though. I'm betting. How's the DLSS on the clouds? So oh yeah, I'm gonna try that out. Yeah, I can force frame gen, but I can't do frame gen unless I give hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. And the problem with doing that is that HEGS, or hardware advanced GPU scheduling, HEGS breaks everything else in Windows. Like my editing software was just acting up. What else was it? OBS was just breaking. It wouldn't work with Star Citizen and other games. I turned that off and everything started working. So fuck that until they fix it. The best performance DLS setting. That is the best performing DLS setting. Quality is the highest one. Oh, sorry, performance. Sorry, my brain went the other way. You want to see performance? If I go performance, I can definitely see the upscaling now. Yeah, look at text right here. Like you can't even read that anymore. Textures, it's not that bad though. I've seen worse. But I am currently getting in the same spot 111 frames. Oh, it peaked at 13. They're really not worth it. And I just don't see a point for it right now, I guess. But I have an exclamation point PC for my PC. Rogue, in MLE. Okay, I know MLE, yeah. Let's go look at clouds. Now the real question is, how much is this like? It really doesn't look like it's messing with my code or anything. It does bring my 3D GPU down a bit. Like my GPU usage is dropping, but not by much. The performance doesn't seem to really do anything. We'll get into an intensive area, and that might be where we're going to see a bit more of like the actual difference maker. So let's go back to native for now. See, I mean, but here, no, look, dude, I'm in native now, and I'm getting 118 frames, 120 frames per second right now. I see zero difference between DLSS, CPU bottom. Yeah, I mean, it's eventually going to reach its bottleneck, but my bottleneck is like seemingly not an issue. Oh, fuck, am I stuck? Our elevators is the game still broken? I think I saw Ollie say that it's still broken. Cards that DLSS work on. Here's the crazy thing. All of them. 20 series, 30 series, 40 series, and 50 series. It's just the 10 series that, but I mean, that should be understandable. No, it's everything besides 10 series. So we're stuck. Wait, we made it out. I think they're broken, by the way. Wait, how'd you get over here? This is the same floor. Now we're screwed. I've been stuck in here for like 3 minutes. Frame gen, yeah. Frame gen's only on 40 up. The multi-frame gen, 3-frame gen ahead, yeah. Last time I ran into this, I just glitched into the door by sliding into it and falling out of the station. It reminds me of the old days of Resistance. You could like wiggle into a corner and get out of levels. And they actually hid Easter eggs out of it back in Resistance Fall of Man. They're broken. They're broken. You're gonna get stuck in there. You're not getting out of there. We've been stuck in there for so long. Where'd he go? Is he on this one now? Yeah, the elevators are not working, guys. You just sit emo backs against the door. Took a fear. You just fall out. Oh. I don't know what state. Oh, I'm at checkmate though. Okay, let me try this then. Against the back against the door. Okay. Wait, did we get out? We got out! That guy did it! I mean, your idea worked. Not for the reasons that you thought it would. That's so funny. Alright, let's get out and take a look at Let's go over to Bloom. That'll be a real good test of all of this. Shoot, I do think an ad's coming in though, guys. So that's fine. It'll take me about that much time to get over there anyway. So, what are we gonna fly? I'll probably take the MSR. Make sure we got enough quantum to fly around in. Say near, what's good? Could just be the servers busted up because now we're just stuck waiting for retrieval.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Meet him. There's a lot more GPU usage when I'm not using DLSS though. Now the question is, am I going to get stuck in these ones too? Yeah, I see that. I think I have water in my backpack. I do. I think it's just a server. Because, like, I couldn't even take, like, my helmet off before. DLSS thing, it's not a Star Citizen thing. DLSS is NVIDIA's, it is NVIDIA's upscaling technology. So it's in a bunch of other games. I want things to be free, I guess. You know, the ads, yep. So basically, the DLSS 3.5 and down use CNN model, which works differently than their new transformer model. Well, the transformer model is Google's technology, but it's what like all LLMs, like generative AI and everything, run off of now. And they just implemented into their software, like they patched it all, so they use transformer model instead of CNN now. And it works a lot better. And I have to give it to them. It's good. I have been very, very against DLSS in the past. But this is doing a pretty good job. So 4 came out recently, or you just bought it new. No, you don't buy DLSS. It's just a software update. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, it's just an update.
To the ASOC vehicle.
Yes, they are Sennheisers. 598 HD Pros. Love them. Open back. These servers are struggling though. Oh, this one's open. Uh-oh. Is this one where I can't go though? And it goes like pad 4 instead? No, it's going. Let's go. Okay. This is good. Alright. So yeah, we're playing native right now. Still super smooth. My PC can handle it for the most part here. We're going to find out though once we get to clouds. So that's our goal right now, is to go over and test out DLSS on clouds. My problem right now is I can't take off my helmet. Alt-H just won't work. I'm just gonna drag this on the floor. We started recording an album for one of my cousins, so I need a good pair. Glad to hear they're awesome. Yeah, I love them. Just remember, of course, if you're in a louder environment, you're gonna hear things around you. But I love them for speaking because I also have monitor coming back through this, but I also just being able to hear myself. So if I'm stepping away, I can still hear myself really well. Like, it's just the clarity of my own voice is brilliant. Especially if you're doing voice stuff, open backs hands down. And what it does is, with music, is it creates a wider sound stage, because the sound isn't bouncing around, and you're able to place sounds in your space a lot better, because you're still bringing in the like you're getting the sounds from the atmosphere and the ambient sounds around. So the sound stage just feels a lot larger as a result. What am I doing again? There's a free ration pack. Oh, can I not eat it though? Oh. Okay. I guess I can't eat it. That sucks. That's alright, I got a burrito. I can wait a little longer for the burrito though. But no, I've used these for years, and they're so comfortable too, dude. Yeah, I can wear these for 12 hours straight and not notice. Now, the problem is that after a few years, my cushion did fall off on the top. But even then, I can still wear these for a few hours before, like, kind of feeling any pressure. They're hands down the most comfortable headset I have ever owned. And I've had these now for 5 years.
You are clear to launch.
You're clear to launch. So yeah, the big thing we're gonna test is obviously like text like this that's transparent. Right? This could start to have problems once you like look how crisp and clear that is. We're gonna know very soon whether or not DLSS can handle that kind of stuff. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves set over to Bloom. I guess I could just search. I don't know why I still like scrolling around and stuff. It's way easier. Oh, shoot. Okay, got it.
Shields off.
Star-Lord. I think they were also in an MSR. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, Bloom's gonna be the one, because I also want to see if I can record in the background with Bloom. That'll be fun to test. Interestingly enough, we're now using 99, we're using all of my GPU now that we've entered. Yeah, and we're down to 55 frames. Interesting. It's the music file. Okay, while we jump to this, I'm gonna go. What time is it? 3:10. Should I make my coffee now? Fuck, I know Abs just played, but. Okay, if you guys are cool with it, can I take 10 minutes to go and make my coffee? Is that okay with you guys? Press 1 in chat if that's okay. All I need is 1-1. No permission? Damn it. I need to go in the next 45 minutes because I don't want to drink my coffee too late. So I will leave you at some point. I was just seeing if we can do it. Yo, I want to do some of these sponsorships with stream elements. With you guys. We all download the game, play it for a week, and then I make a lot of money. And then we all delete the app after. Yeah, but it's just pyro. Actually, most people I've come across in pyro are actually really nice. There was one the other day, and I might make a video on this. By the way, exclamation point, new vid. We've got a new video up. Get my go-go juice. Well, we're close. I can test it. I can wait another 25 minutes here while we test the clouds. I can wait. I'll wait it out. I want to try. Oh man, I got 3 new coffees and I want to try them all. Oh man, I have a new grinder coming in on the weekend. Anyone else into coffee? Probably not. It seems to be a very niche thing. It's getting bigger, but it's the one thing I feel really like snobby and hipster about, even though like I'm still not good at it, because it's just a lot of people don't care. And if they did, they wouldn't be drinking Tim Hortons coffee. Define a lot of money. Did I say a lot of money? Who just did that? Yo, patron, thank you for the follow on Twitch, by the way. I saw you over there on the YouTube channel. Wait, is it just me or is the following thing overlay like stuck on the screen up there? Oh, it just disappeared. Maybe that was a GPU. I think that was a GPU thing. How you doing, though, Alberto? Yeah. So I have a new grinder coming in. I had a Capresso. Oh, what was it called? I forget what it's called now. I had a Capresso. It was stuck. Okay, yeah. Stuff on my second monitor is getting all fucky right now. I had a. It was like a $90 Canadian metal burr grinder, steel burr, and it's conical, and it was good. Like, it was all right, but I definitely was feeling the limitations. A lot of our coffee was like muddled together. I couldn't get a lot of the separation of flavors in it because it was grinding too many fines. So I switched over. I bought a $300 grinder, Canadian, so like $2 American. And that is the EasyPresso ZP6. It's a hand grinder. But for its value, apparently it's very good for pour over. So you drink 1020 coffee from Costa Rica. Yeah, I got an Ethiopian and a Colombian down there. I love this music. Surprised to see an SE streamer using Twitch. For some reason, I only started to find y'all on YouTube. Yeah, we all do. So I actually also, I'm assuming you know Space Tomato. Space Tomato. Well, here's the thing. I started on Twitch. Like my whole thing. I'm a Rocket League commentator for like the professional RLCS. If anyone's coming through that doesn't know this, like I commentate and host and do interviews at live events. That's like my main thing. That's my main job. I really got into Star Citizen back in 2019, so that's why my YouTube channel was all Star Citizen. I decided, you know what, I may as well start just doing YouTube as well, because it seems to be like a lot of the Star Citizen audience is actually on YouTube. It's interesting how that is. So you're right. A lot of creators started doing that. I know. So Space Tomatoes, and a guy I do edits for his plays channel, and yeah, he's been doing YouTube, and I think his numbers are bigger on YouTube now as a result of that. He also streams. Yeah, exactly. I'm also streaming vertical right now on YouTube, so I'm trying to hit as many of those as possible. Just to bring, but I find often people end up migrating over to Twitch, though. I think the Twitch experience sometimes is a little better. Like the chat experience is better. It's also easier as a content creator to stream to Twitch. YouTube is annoying as fuck. But anyways, as I was saying, if you guys haven't checked out my newest video, you should go check it out. It was really cool. It was an org does. The org does. I don't know why I'm flying down to Bloom. I could probably just find some place to jump to. The org Qantas Starliners does their they do VIP transport. So I did that and I just kind of role played into it, and that's the video I just put out there. Really found your video about the VIP touring. It was fascinating, by the way. Hey, that's awesome, and thanks for watching, by the way. I don't know what that video was at 100 views for like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, shit. put like 30 hours of work into this thing, and just didn't do well. And I'm like, okay, well, on to the next video. You win some, you lose some. One of my best videos was like 30K, and that's the goal I'm trying to hit back at, right? But I also just wanted to like keep making. I started like chasing a thing of like, okay, what content do people want to see? Should I be making? I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna make the content I want to make, and if people enjoy it, they enjoy it. And that was that video, the VIP one. So it's like, when it didn't do well, I'm like, oh fuck, no one's ever gonna look at the content I want to make. So I'm very glad it's starting to show up in people's inboxes now and in home screens. Because yeah, it was fun. And if you really enjoyed that, go back and watch the new player video of me. I think it's just called "My Friends Tried Star Citizen." I did like 3 with another friend who was in chat earlier. My friend tried Star Citizen. Go to the ones that says "My friends tried Star Citizen" for the first time. That was JG7 again, and a couple other guys, and that was chaos. That was funny. I'm in between like doing opinion pieces where it's just a scripted thing, me talking about something in Star Citizen, or doing those gameplay narrative experiences. And I like the gameplay narrative experiences. My video called "No Game Can Do What Star Citizen Does." That one is a narrative experience like the Turing one, where I talked about Ghost Hollow, but also used it as a way to showcase the scale of the game. I watch it. Well, thank you, Troyota. I appreciate that. But yeah, it does seem like a lot of content creators are bigger on. Yeah, you're right, on YouTube. Okay, so we're getting in here. Honestly, not bad. Oh, I'm not on photo clouds. Okay, we want to test this. Now, we may get a potential encoding error or like encoding issues in OBS. So the stream might stutter a bit here and there. We're gonna, but this is all for testing. We're testing this on that. So we're playing in 2560 by 1440 on DirectX 11 with DLSS off currently, and we're going to jump with all of our settings to high, and we're going to set our clouds to photo mode. This is going to eat GPU. And not the worst. We're down to 30 frames per second. The thing is, we need to... I can't really be flying around. I kind of just have to sit here. Let's turn off nav mode. Maybe we go to third person. This might actually be the best way to test this out. So we're not going to change any cameras. We're just going to do this. And like look around at stuff. JG's reaction. I know. He's a fun guy to have around too. He played GTA role-playing too. So he's a guy that likes to just like kind of be in the moment and experience stuff. You know. So he's a really fun guy to have around. So already, I'm seeing like so I think in the past year, CIG's been, their LODs have been very aggressive. Like their load distances have been a lot smaller. Because even right now, I'm seeing that like the back of my ship, I'm getting, it's a bit blurrier, and it almost feels like it's upscaled. I've just noticed this in Star Citizen in general recently. Probably the past like 6 to 8 months. So I think they popped up, like really popped up the aggressiveness of their LODs to like reduce the amount of polygons sooner rather than as you get further away. So I already noticed that a little bit here. So this might be an opportunity for DLSS to shine. Now what I'm going to do is also try some recording right now. I'm recording my raw gameplay, and I'm just getting 27 frames per second. Everything seems to be handling. I went up to... Now my other screen is stopping updating. So graphical things on my other screen are now starting to just like lag out. We're up to 47% on video encode. Not bad. 100% GPU usage, of course. CPU only rocking at 20%. I don't know how much I trust Task Manager. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to open up HW Monitor. Because I want to get a better value reading of this. I really just don't think Task Manager is an accurate representation of anything here. Okay, so sorry, I'm just on my other screen right now. I gotta minimize a bunch of stuff so I can see where my values are at. Don't need that. I don't need that. That's my RAM. There's my Ryzen 7. All right, so now I can take a look at utilization per core. And my temps. Temps are fine. Maxing at like 50. Sorry. Where? Ah, there's utilization. I accidentally minimized it. Big dummy I am. Okay. I just want to have these stats visible to me while we do this. All right, utilization, temps. Beautiful. All right, our backend. So we're recording at 1440p with DLSS off. We're getting about 30 frames per second with photoreal clouds on. I bet you if we get a little closer in, things might change a little bit. But not bad. In all honesty, I am streaming two outputs. I'm rendering a landscape video, a portrait video, outputting those, and I am separately recording a landscape video with a CQP of like 20, so pretty high resolution and output. That's 3 separate renders or recordings going on right now, and I'm still getting 30 FPS with photoreal clouds. Not bad. Honestly, gotta say I'm very happy with my PC right now. Let's end that recording. And let us... Why did I feel like that just didn't affect my... That's crazy. My memory's only at 72%. Now, memory might go up. So GPU utilization's at 95%. Memory was only at 75%. And my engines were like maxing at like 50, 60. Like for my encodes and that. So totally fine. But yeah, 3D was pretty up there. Now let's try DLSS. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give some, I can turn the music back on too. Let's give some DLSS some love here. We're going to start things off on quality. Let's keep it high. Now we're seeing the difference. I am getting 53 frames per second. Wow. And I have to be honest with you. The issues I had before with these aggressive LODs, gone. This looks better. Now, does it feel to me like the contrast suddenly deepened though? But the quality on the back of my ship now I'm getting, okay. Almost now, I'm not recording yet. What I will tell you, let's see, let's take a look. My GPU utilization, 3D still at 99%. My memory is up at 67%. And my video engine, so my encoding in that is at 38. Let's start recording. Let's see what happens here when we're recording. All right, we are now recording. And I'm still getting 52 frames per second. I'm getting a couple stutters though. I'm getting a hiccup here and there, which I wasn't getting before. It's not egregious though. Like I'm not gonna die with this, but it is there. Clouds look all right. I actually don't mind the clouds looking a little blurrier because like that's kind of what you want. And the real question is, what's my, so we're jumping up to 77% now on, while I'm recording. So we're starting to get pretty high on the encodes. Memory's still only maxing at 70, and our 3D's still at 98, 99. So our 3D's still kicking some butt out here. Shadow recording doesn't affect my FPS either. I use a different thing to record only. Well, I guess you could do that with shadow play as well. I'm using OBS just because I can choose a lot of separate settings. I don't like having shadow play. I don't like overlays in general, but not bad, guys. We have to admit, there's a possibility I actually just start playing with this. End the recording. Let's jump back to, so let's keep an eye on a very specific spot right now. Let's take a look at the distance. I'm seeing a little bit of, it's not as crisp in that distance there. We could take another screenshot, I guess, but let's just look at that cloud in the distance. And we're gonna switch back over to DLSS off. There is a bit more clarity, but we're getting almost half the frames. And that's the thing. 42 Obed, what's up? Think of that, but the close range stuff. So this is the thing, I guess, with DLSS4 is the close range textures are a lot crisper. The issue is these far range textures, I'm getting less clarity on them, and defining separation, especially in the clouds. But obviously the clouds is a hard thing to really gauge it by. I'm going to take a look at the ground now. I'm going to take a look at what we're getting as a difference in the ground. And go back to quality. That's right. Oh, I saw a bit of artifacting. Look at just past the nose of my ship. A bit to the right. There was a bit of... It's gone now. Oh, there it is. I don't know how to... So right here, keep an eye on this area just beside like this mountain here. So where I'm pointing, keep an eye right here. As I move the camera around, yeah, there's some artifacting going on, but I wonder if that's present without DLSS. Let's turn that off real quick. Now the artifacting is not present with DLSS off, so that is a DLSS thing. Remember, this isn't natively supported by DLSS4. Maybe they will support it. And I don't see why they wouldn't. I think their engineers said they're going to. Now, ladies and gents, let's jump all the way down. We're just going to skip the middle option. And we are going right down to performance. And I jump from a 30 frames per second up to 77 frames per second. 2.5 times. And you be the judge. But this is still pretty good. This honestly is close to DLSS 3.5 for me in terms of like the issues it has. Now there is ghosting, yeah, around the edge of the ship. Let's try it, of course, while recording. This is that blur I don't like. This is a little too aggressive for me. There's just a slight, like some of the textures on the ship are actually perfectly fine, to be honest. I'm very surprised. But the ghosting around the ship is a bit distracting, especially the clear spaces there. But this doesn't look bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. If you really needed that extra frame rate boost, this is viable. We're looking at 99% GPU usage as well. The video engine though is now stepping up huge. So we're up at 93% while recording. Memory is still at only 17. So yeah, the video engine our encode is very high once we're using performance and recording. If I drop the recording, we drop our video encode down to 54%. So it is still using quite, let's just see that drop now from 54%, 56%. What happens once we take DLSS off? Oh, we got in-game music going off now again. All right, off. I gotta say, jumping, it used to be drastic going from DLSS into native resolution, but even from the performance into native, it's not that big of a difference anymore. There's a difference, but it's not what it used to be. And again, that aggressive, I have to be 100% honest with you. Looking at the back of my ship right now, DLSS is better. It is sharper. If I go to quality again, sorry, yeah, what did we drop to? Okay, well, that's down to 41%. Okay, so with quality, our encode goes to 46%, so that's 5% to the rendering. Okay. Now, look at the back of the ship compared to before. It is genuinely just better. Oh my God. Also, look at the water below me. Now let's switch DLSS off again. Still looks all right, but it definitely is like, almost looks more stuttery now. Looks like it's not handling it very well at all. What's up, Nullity? So I'll be honest with you guys. I am genuinely impressed. Let's try to fly around now. So let's see how it handles inside the ship. All right. DLSS off. This is native. The big thing I'm going to be looking at is underneath my face. I'm actually going to take my camera off for a second here, guys, so you can see this too. The big thing I'm looking at, of course, is the HUDs. We're testing DLSS4 that just came out in Star Citizen right now. So you can see when we pull away that screen, you get a little bit of issues with the anti-aliasing. Now let's switch on DLSS4. The screen's still having it's text. Text is the real issue, I think, for DLSS. I don't know if it's just you or me, but if it's just me, but it feels like there's a bit more bloom on some of the HUD now around the outside. So it does feel like the sharpness of this text, yeah. So look at like the M here. And then let's compare it with DLSS off. It's a graphic setting, yeah. So basically it's upscaling. So NVIDIA's new upscaler, DLSS4, is out now, and it's not natively in Star Citizen. Sorry, I just want to look at this M. The sharpness on that, in my opinion, is just, there's a lot less bloom and spill from the letter with DLSS off. So what I'm getting from this is, long story short, text, bit of problematic. If you're going to be looking at a lot of text, I recommend DLSS 4 off. If you're playing a game where there's not a lot of texting, it's just the textures, it's everything else, DLSS 4 honestly might be what you need to be doing. It in some cases is better than native. But yeah, NVIDIA basically released their new model, which runs off a transform model instead of CNN, which is long way to say it's using AI to upscale your image. It's rendering the image at a lower quality. So I get 28 frames per second, to give you an example, 28 frames per second, and we swap over to DLSS. I suddenly am getting 44, 45 frames per second. 15 frames more than I was getting before, which obviously is a good thing. But the issue with doing that is it's rendering it at a lower quality and then upscaling it by adding in pixels that it thinks should be there. And DLSS was always blurry. And in this case, there are scenarios where it is, and it doesn't work as well. But in all actuality, a lot of the textures, like on my hand and everything, look a lot more pronounced as a result. There's like sharpening and contrasting going on. I think that's what's happening. And as a result, it looks sharper overall, but some of the text suffers because it's upscaling. The more aggressive you get, the harder it's is not as good it's gonna look. And a lot of their old model, CNN model, it just always looked blurry. But now with this new AI model, it actually genuinely is very close to being comparable in a lot of regards to native, which is just mind-blowing to me. Okay, let's fly into a cloud. We're gonna see if we start getting problems here.
Shields off.
We're gonna go down nav mode. We got little wisps that are still coming across decent. Now the question is that really there? It is, okay. Because you know sometimes this stuff can hallucinate. Now as we get in a little closer, you're starting to see, are those scan lines, so do you guys see the scan lines now in front of me? So like, let's turn DLSS off. Let's see if those are actually just there. They are there. So the scan lines still exist actually. It's just becoming a little more pronounced because DLSS. But you see the clouds in the distance actually look a little more fucky with DLSS off. So let's get in with DLSS on again on quality. You have a way of explaining things just captured my attention. Probably what makes you... Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm glad that it's coming across very well. And feel free to ask more questions if you need to. And thank you for the follow. All right, so we're going to get in to... And what's cool about this is that this is still working so well in a game that doesn't natively support DLSS. I guess I can turn my camera back on for this now. Yeah, it doesn't natively support DLSS. This is just it working on its own. Now, okay, we're getting into the clouds. Frame rate's around 40. I'm going to try recording again. If we get encoding issues, don't worry, I'll stop it. But we're getting down to 30 frames per second while we're in the clouds. Obviously, this is going to be hard. We're rendering a lot of particles right now. Well, interesting coming out the other side there. I saw a little bit of artifacting as the game tries to figure out what's going on. I guess it can't really hallucinate because it does still have to every third frame go off of, or not every third, or it still has to go off of what's being rasterized, but it's just upscaling it. Cool. So we've dropped down to the bottom here. This looks pretty good. A little bit blurry in the distance. So what I'm going to do is hold up here and see if just from this angle now we can do a couple more tests. So clouds are a little, they're not sharp right now, but they don't need to be sharp really, right? So we're going to swap over to DLSS to super sampling, something super sampling. Sorry, let me go to graphics here and we're going to turn DLSS off. Now let's see if it looks clearer. There are instances where it does. I mean, there's clouds way off in the distance here. Look a little clearer. It's not something that might translate. Just in general, the clarity of these clouds look they look less soft. Let's take another gander at that. Yeah, so there's a little more softness to like the shadows. You can tell like up in this area. Let's take a look at that. So we're looking at that and we'll look back again in a sec here now. DLSS off. Yeah, a lot of these shadows just feel a lot more pronounced. Obviously, we're losing frames as a result of this, but it's always hard to just tell without like a direct side-by-side. I'm gonna have to try to put this together in the future. I might actually edit this together for a side-by-side. Deep learning super sampling. Okay. But the problem is now I have like no frames, right? So if I want to
Shields on.
have some frames while I'm going through a place like this, then well, that's interesting actually. Let's see if we can get some water particles up on the screen as we fly over. Let's see. Okay, so that's without DLSS, and honestly it looks pretty good. Of course, this game is gorgeous. Let's turn DLSS on. A lot of frames. Still looks pretty good, but again, there is a bit of that blending in the clouds there. The water. I'm not sure what happened to the water, though. Ooh, I see some issues with the water there. Okay, water particles are fine on the screen, but the actual water itself seems to have taken an issue. Yes, it's basically it's saying this image is at 1080. What pixels do we need to add to sharpen like this edge of this image to make it look like it's 1440p or 4K or whatever? Why does the water look a little off? Okay, let's get those thrusters down on the ground to start creating some waves. I don't know what happened there. It's like shooting off to the side. Oh, I can actually see the tiling on the water. I've never really been able to see that before. Okay, let's get that water blasting, because the water is GPU. It's interesting that the thrusters just stopped. They shouldn't have. So this is all with DLSS. Okay, now let's take DLSS off because it's starting to get a little wonky there. But that could just be the screen space reflections. Let's turn DLSS off and see what happens here. Yeah, there's a lot of that screen space reflections. But it does look a little wonky with DLSS. This still has some problems too, but overall, the water, I see the waves on it, which was just not appearing with DLSS. Like, you guys see the textures? Like, even in front of the ship there? Oh, that's behind my head, I guess. Trying to get the light in a spot where you can see it. There we go. So you see this textures. When we go with DLSS on... Oops. What am I doing? It's still there, but I actually see the tiling between... You can see the edges of the tiling now of the water. That's really interesting. And I don't know why it's putting... Remember, there's no official DLSS, and water specifically is a GPU like client-side rendered thing. So I'm not surprised that this has one of the issues with DLSS4. So let's take it off again. But it sounds like they are going to be putting in official support. See, I'm still getting that issue over there. But I don't see the tiling anymore. Oh, no, just barely. But it's interesting that it shows more in DLSS4. That is very interesting. I don't see that tiling anymore. Huh. That is very interesting, actually. Playing a laptop would cry. Oh, well, this game specifically. Have you played Star Citizen? This game specifically needs powerful hardware. What was I gonna say again though? But my exclamation point PC to see my. I just got a new one, so it's the only reason I'm able to do this. It's not the worst thing, but yeah, I guess anything that's GPU rendered can potentially have issues. But the clouds didn't handle as bad though. The clouds genuinely were handling quite well. So now what I kind of want to do in the future is do fly arounds. On this, and then have actual just comparisons, you know. Overall impressed. Still problems, but overall impressed. Oh man, we need to have a command. This would be like the 5th time trying to explain it. DLSS4 is a basically it's an upscaler. So it's taking your game and rendering it at a lower resolution and then upscaling it so that and then upscaling it so that you can get more frames at a comparable resolution. The problem obviously becomes, actually, you know what? Look at my radar right in front of me. Let's turn DLSS off here. DLSS4, instead of using their old CNN model, uses transformer model, which is what AI is all, like modern day AI is based off of. So it can do really good things and get you a lot more frames and be a lot closer to native resolution when it comes to the upscaling. So basically, you turn it on, you get more frames. You might have some issues here and there with artifacting, but overall, you should notice that a lot of the old DLSSs were very blurry, and I just couldn't use them. This, especially if you get a native implementation, I'm actually considering going and testing this in Cyberpunk next, because Cyberpunk has it natively in it. And I think the CIG devs for Star Citizen said that they're looking to get it natively in this. Their engineers were looking at it. So, yes, and it still does. It still needs some good hardware. It's getting better. This is the year they said they're going to fix a lot of bugs and optimize things. We'll see. It's been a rough start to it, but oh yeah, see, look how much clearer like the clouds are up there now, compared to before. So if I'm recording, I'm probably still going to be recording in native. But if you need those extra frames, like if I'm just playing, I'm honestly probably going to start using DLSS. But yeah, these are full volumetric clouds, which is why, yeah, you need some good hardware. They move around, and eventually we'll have full weather systems as well. Artifacting is basically things appearing where they shouldn't. You get little artifacts on the screen. You know, when you basically, you know, in the distance, sometimes you see something flickering. That could be an artifact. You know, when you share a JPEG around too much on the internet and it starts losing its quality, it's artifacting. It's just evidence of pixels that shouldn't be present, essentially. But in an area like this, dude, base building's gonna be nuts. Imagine someone claiming the top of this hill. You know? And just putting their base down up here. And they get to see over all these plains. And here, I want to give you guys a sense of scale if you haven't played this game. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Doctor? No Man's Sky is looking beautiful here. I want to give you a sense of scale. So, right, you know, we're flying by this mountain. You're like, hey, someone could put their base there. I want to give you a sense of idea of how much space this actually is on the top of this hill here, you know? So right now it doesn't look like there's anywhere for me to land, right? Let's get in there. Let's put my landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
There should be plenty of space for me to land. And now you can get a sense of the scope of how big this area even is. Let's get out and show you. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it, person. Oh, dude, the music was... They landed that perfect. So now you see, like, oh, God, these aren't little rocks. These are big rocks. Some of them are mineable. I don't think these ones are. But with the land claim stuff, yeah, you'll be able to clear those stuff out. Now you start to get a sense of the scale of this game. Right? You look out in the distance, you're like, oh fuck. That could be someone else's base right here. Right here. Right here. Like, you could honestly, genuinely, in this space alone, probably fit... You could probably fit 50 people's bases just in this area alone. And that's just that small spot. And then you look around, you're like, holy fuck. And this is just one small spot on an entire planet. Okay, let's turn on DLSS4 down while we're on the ground now. I'm running a 4070 Ti Super. Alright, we're gonna go DLSS now. Ooh. Okay, I wanna kinda like, I wanna walk back out here again and do that same walk. It's a little bit less crispy. The contrast really amps up. DLSS really amps up contrast, eh? So here's an example of artifacting, actually. This rock right here, you can actually see it right now. It is just the shadows, right? And they'll be fine. The issue is when I go third person and look at it, it's just kind of flickering. Like, it's not actually representing what the shadow should look like. It's just beside my face here. I don't know if you guys can see it on your screens, but it's not perfectly representing what the shadow should look like. So it ends up looking like artifacting and flickering. And that's what happens in DLSS sometimes. It's contrast, man. Like, they really actually... The contrast, man. But like, look at this. Again, you realize, man, the sense of scale of this game. Oh, yeah. People, it's like there is no shortage of space. Yeah, but it's a little easier, obviously, to see it on my screen where I'm playing. But it definitely is there. But overall, man, if I'm just playing and I want those extra frames, I'm not gonna. And this isn't native. Fuck. I might actually be on the DLSS train soon. I have always hated it. So yeah, let's look at it again with it off, because like, yeah, it really does feel like it amps up the contrast a lot. That's the thing. That's the thing right there. So here's the rock that we're having issues with before. Oops. It's still got some flickering, but it's not as sporadic as it was before. But that is actually just going to be, that's probably just the game now then causing some issues. Oh, that's artifacting. Actually, even look at this. That is not supposed to look like that. But look at the quality of like these rocks and shit, dude. Like that's the other thing about this game is you can zoom into the freaking dirt and just like have this insane quality and then fly up to fucking space, you know? This game will be something like nothing has ever done before. Might start to have a few minutes, right? That's what I'm saying. It's blurry, and anyone that says it's not blurry, it needs new eyes. I don't know what they're talking about. But the reality is some textures like this. Look at this. When I turn, look, there's a little bit of blur to that, like the mercury over there. It's because they're aggressive LODs. This seems to like counter that when I go back into DLSS. It's actually a lot crisper, which is very intriguing. I think DLSS4 is going to be a game changer, and they're just going to keep improving on this too, especially as more games natively support it, right? Because I'm playing DLSS4. It's a little bit there. I feel a little bit, especially in motion. I feel a little bit of that blurriness, especially on foreground things. But I get more frames out of it, and that like, and it is comparable to native. It is not far off, man. I gotta say, well, it's not perfect. I'm impressed. See, like this grass is where it's really easy to tell the difference between like native and things like DLSS. It just looks sharper. There's a lot of you can see the separation. It's not bad though. It's not bad. There's a bit of blurring of it, but not bad. If there's an area I particularly need some more frames in, might boost this. If I'm just playing, might be using this. Recording for cinematics, probably still gonna play native. I just think it's very cool. It's very cool. DX12, no, they've moved everything over to Vulkan, which unfortunately doesn't support DLSS4 very well. To the point I tried it and I got in, but then it eventually crashed. I'm gonna see how much FSR DLSS can stand on Steam Deck on my upcoming trick. 14 hours travel and I want to go through some of the AAA games in my library. Hell yeah, yeah. I mean, that'll be the real test then at that point.
Launch complete.
Well, yeah, I was going to test with DLSS on now, looking at my radar in front of me. I forgot to look at that before. All right, DLSS off. Yeah, that's a big one. Is anything... look at this. Actually, you'll really notice it here. Why can't I zoom in right now? Hold on. Something's going on. Hello? What is happening? There we go. So right here, this little area that has little sparkles and stuff on it, like it's the star map, as well as like this text. Like, so pay attention to this text here. Readable in this. Like I can see it and read it as it's moving. But the second I turn DLSS on, it's just a jumbled mess. I can't. If I move in, I can. But even then, yeah, you look at like how blurry it is compared to before. It doesn't do well with text. That's the one thing it has an issue with.
Landing gear up.
That's true. A lot of good games. Oh, 2 minute 40 of ads. Okay, why? This is gonna be a good time to go get my coffee then. All right. I'm going to use this chance to go get my coffee. For everyone that doesn't have ads, I'll be back in a second. Gonna go make my coffee. Do I have text? I need to add a text GDI share. Uni. Okay. There we go. All right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Diego. I won't remember it. How about that? All right, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. It takes a while to make. I got disconnected. It takes a while to make my coffee. I do pour over. So I guess the question is, what do we do with this last few minutes? Q11. God damn. Last 40 minutes before we get up. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it's a process to make my coffee. Hi, back. I'm Troy. Oh my god. Raise your hand if you played Star Citizen in 4.0. And then raise your hand if you've never played Star Citizen. How you been liking 4.0? Pixel, is that the second one? Now it's just everyone raising their hand. I should have done this a little better. I could have had a better system for this. Oh my god. How you doing, Pixel, by the way? I'm number one in the queue. I'm number one in the queue. Yeah, that's true. Or I could just ask you guys and type it out. Press 1 in chat if you played Star Citizen. Press 2 in the chat if you played 4.0. Press 3 in the chat if you've never played Star Citizen. One for played, 2 for 4.0, 3 for never. String Daddy, you still haven't. How you doing, though? You guys are in 4.0. Okay. I mean, biggest update. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, obviously, besides the broken elevators, the experience is fun. Dude, contested zones, so fun. I wonder how many frames I will get if I play with DLSS in there. Oh, pop off, dude. Wait, actually, uh-oh. The cancel didn't work. It sent me in. I was gonna go do the there's a bonus thing to, oh, you know, I didn't look at today. I meant to look at today is where is it? I meant to look at this. Love is in the air. Corma's back in there. We set the mood flares. A selection of romance-inspired decor that adds a splash of passion to your hangar. If you're more of a fighter than a lover, February's ships of the month is the Zeus Mark II, built to discover, reach, conquer. Dude, I might have to become a subscriber if I can get these. Oh, fuck. You keep the subscriber, the flares, right? Snug up to this Cormon, the luxurious heart-shaped bed featuring it. And the double bed. Can I just buy it? Can I actually just buy the decor pack? All subscribers in the subscriber exclusive store. Okay, cool. Oh, I can just buy it. Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first like cosmetic that I'm actually just gonna go buy. How do I get to the store? Where's the store? Shop. Pledge store. Where's the Where's the stuff? How do I find the stuff? Other. Is it add-ons? No. No, it's not merch. Where the fuck do I go for the thing? Dude, that's what I want, right? Last forever without going so. Okay. I thought so, because I have a lot of stuff. I assume that's... It was all still there. Is it gear? Whoa. There's some cool stuff in here, actually. Well, I'm not a subscriber, so I can't see that. So where is it? It said it was in there, did it not? Available for all subscribers. Oh, all subscribers. Oh, wait, so you have to subscribe and buy it? Wait. Earnable. Ooh, earnable in-game. Our goal is to make most items earnable in-game. For this reason, many flare items have been added to the in-game loot table as rare drops from Alpha 3.17. From most pre-2023 items can be carried by players are available now. With new and future, carried by, yeah. But these, you can't, you're not carrying this shit. Current Centauri level subscribers will get this. Oh, okay. Current Imperial level subscribers get this item and the above part of the subscriptions. So you don't get the bed. Oh, that's dumb. So the bed is locked behind a paywall. So you gotta pay behind a paywall? That's fucking stupid. I mean, the couch is pretty cool. I'll at least keep that up for now. Because I kind of want the couch. But the concept of it being behind a paywall is fucking dumb. Okay, this way. No, wait. This way. Just so you guys can know that I'm not bullshitting you. I'm coming in to turn this off because I knew it was on again. Like, so it is genuinely, I could tell the fact I still get the same frames in here. Like, I don't lose any frames. There's the same amount of frames, but I could tell there was a small, it's the text. There's a small amount of blur on the text. The problem is now the LODs. I'm seeing it on this. There's a sharpness to the things close to me, but the LODs are still so aggressive. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go. Actually, I'm gonna turn DLSS on. What I want to do is DLSS on, and then we're gonna go and play the kill confirm game mode. You can win a flare or like an item in game by playing this game mode. If you get, oops, you have to get first in the game mode though. It's kill collector, right? Yeah. Badge unlocked, badge unlocked. Oh, it's just a badge. Okay, never mind. I don't really care about that then. Fuck it, let's try it though. right, we're gonna need the music off for this though. Oh, also, I don't want display info on. Problem is that this game mode is still pretty fucking buggy, dude. Oh, wait, is blurry here? Ooh, that was weird. What's going on? Oh, I just clicked off the screen. That's fun. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's the best. How? How are you not dead? Oh my god. This feels really blurry right now. I've got no ammo. I think DLSS is making this really blurry. Yeah, it definitely was. I actually can't wait to try this on Cyberpunk. Does it come with the new ray reconstruction as well? Because I know the old one was pretty fucked. Yo, can I force DLAA on this? DLSS override. Apply.
Ready up. Let's go.
Oh, go away from me. No! I crouched way too soon. Give me that. That's right. That's right. Oh no! I'm just stealing people's kills. Yeah, I don't think... that actually changes anything here, does it? No. You're not very good, are you? How do people have different guns? Oh yeah, you can change your loadouts. I forgot about that. Why does it sound like they're outside? Whoa. Bro just sniped me. Playing this with a higher frame rate is actually nice though. Feels a lot less desyncy right now too. Don't care if you kill me. I got a bunch of kills out of that. Have you guys played a lot of Arena Commander? Everyone's downstairs. Yeah, no one's hanging out upstairs. Or now are they upstairs? I had 0% health. Let me just take that. Woof. I'm gonna take both of those. Thank you. Yo, what's up, James? PvP? Yeah, oh, I mean, the whole game's PvP. Uh-oh. But yeah, this is just their arena commander, so you can just jump in and shoot stuff. Ah, god damn it. So I was testing it with DLSS4 on and off before, but I've ended with off on this game mode. It didn't handle as well, but yeah, this is a free-for-all kill confirmed. If you get first place in the lobby, you get a Spectrum badge, which is like their forums. But yeah, there's like a bunch of different modes they have that you don't have to like join the verse. You can just jump in and play. Ah, goddamn. Yeah, you can just jump in and play. Say you have like 5 minutes or something. Play a game, 10 minutes. Don't really want to jump in and try to get your ship and shit. You can just do this. It's not... The game's built for more of like slow combat. Oh, Jesus. You okay? Did you spill something? That's good. Yeah, it's always been in. It's not. It's been kind of broken a lot, but it's actually desync's not like it's actually sometimes there's like desync issues. It's actually all right now. Is there grenades? There are. That was such a long loading time. Oh, fuck. He had healed himself in that time, didn't he? Is dedicated servers? It's dedicated servers. I got a minute 20 left to stay in first. I am well ahead the next person, though, so I should be fine. This one's like kill confirmed. You have to get the red envelopes to get points. Oh my god, you fuck. Get back here. What the fuck? How do you have so much health? What the fuck? Oh my god, he was like 1 health, 5% health. Jesus. Oh, do I only have light armor on? Is that why I'm dying so fast? So you move faster with light armor, but obviously you die quicker. And I like to play this build kind of like a Call of Duty style, you know, just kind of run and gun. You can bring in like snipers and shit. Oh, there's 2 people there. Damn. I mean, they're halfway to my score. Someone could catch up. Altrosia. But yeah, James, I was going to say the game is now in a spot where it's a lot smoother. They are having transit issues right now. I would not bring anyone into the game right now. But they added a whole new star system and everything. It's fucking gorgeous. It works. And there's a really cool... I won! Happy Red Festival! You earned yourself... Cool, I got it. No. They have a thing called contested zones now. You win. Break into prison again. Prison was one of the things that was broken. Which is actually great, because if a criminal goes to prison right now, they're kind of just stuck there. So a lot of the people that was just like murder hobing and killing people for no reason were stuck in prison. But they have a thing called contested zones now. That's really cool. Contested zones is basically if you played the Division, so just in these like in some of the spaceports now, you can just walk over to this area, take an elevator down, and you're in a PvP arena. And there's a shit ton of loot and stuff to get in it. But obviously if you die, you die. And the deeper you get, you can actually get ships out of it and stuff. So it's actually really cool. But you have to like find your way, and they're really like the level designs are really sick. It's a really massive space, but it's like, yeah, the Division, like the Dark Zone, where it's just like better, really good loot, but if you die, Tarkov style, right? You have left that job unfinished. Once prison's fixed, though, we'll get you back in there. Yeah, Arena Commander, you can go in and do a bunch of different game modes. Like, let me try it. You can just test ships if you want. Let's do a classic race. Let's see. Vehicle selection. Where's Aopa? That's Argo. Yes. Oh, shoot. Let's do those breakfast burritos. Those are really good. Huh? Yeah. It should be too hard though. It's just it's vegetables, cheese, and eggs, really. And then tortilla. Oh, maybe there were beans in it as well, but it was egg and vegetables and cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're thinking of tacos. Yeah. Can I not fly an Aopa? Oh, I haven't unlocked him. That's bad. Let's just take the M50. Yeah, he tried it a while back. If you guys want to watch that video, it's still on my YouTube. My friend tries Star Citizen. I think there's 3 episodes. There's the JG7 Lethamyr one, and then there's the James Bond series. The game was in a much rougher place back then. I mean, there's still problems with it, but it was a much rougher experience back then. The 2025, they said, is their year of... They've decoupled... Oh, yeah, I haven't tried it in the new flight system yet. Shit. They've decoupled features from bugs. Oh, I see. I've never done this race. Okay, this might be one where we turn DLSS on and get those frames. Oh, there's another player in here. I didn't realize there's someone else racing. Doyle's he's so busy right now. What would be a good time? Yeah, decoupling the features from stability patches. I would wait. We're gonna wait for like the next patch. To why am I so slow right now? That's why. Which way are we going? This way. I've never actually done this race yet. Oof. I think I missed that. That's alright, whatever. What do you mean wrong direction? Oh, are there different routes to take there? Do I have to go back and take the other one? So if you miss one, you miss one. I didn't know that. Well. Yeah, once the next like round of fixes comes in and fixes like the transit, I want to get you guys in. I don't want to do it. I want to wait till it's like at a spot where it's like actually just we can actually do stuff. But once you're out and doing stuff, it's good. It's just the elevators you can't get out of sometimes. But I'll let you know. I mean, I'm hoping in the next like month we should hopefully have the stability. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm not good at racing. I'd rather do that with flight sticks. I feel like racing's a lot more fun when you have flight sticks. But I want to show you Pyro. They added a whole new star system to the game. It's a lawless system. That's where the contested zones are. We can go out, do some salvaging. Salvaging's so fun. There's no prison in Pyro, though. So, I hate to break that to you. No prison in Pyro. I was actually going to be getting off in a... Phew. Look at that. Yeah, these plugins are sick, dude. The main one is called Move. Move plugin. You have to like set things, they're filters, and you activate the filters so they go to set positions kind of stuff. But they also like, you know, you can see as long as they're the same source, they'll go to each other naturally. So like you see my camera will blend down to that. And then I also have a plugin for advanced masks. And then what you can do is set a move filter that uses the advanced masks settings, so like a circle, so that it smoothly transitions between like my circle cam and my full cam. But yeah, it's a lot of like setting up filters and stuff. It's really cool, and it all works in OBS. I also have another thing called downstream keyer. What's really cool about the downstream keyer is that again, I can have like this monitor will then stay there between scenes. I had it come off there because I have it do that because like it doesn't need to be up when I go into the scene. But I could just like, if I turn it on and then like go back to like this scene, that overlay stays there. So anything I have in the global, you can just have like work across scenes without disappearing, which is really nice. So downstream keyer, move, advanced masks. Do I have another one? Oh, and blur and the composite blur. But like that, I mean like, so like if I go to my BRB screen, I have a, so like now I have like my overlay. So my game, I can just pull that away. But if I want to bring it back, I can have it. So you can see it in the corner. Oh, also 3D, what's it called? 3D. Sorry, let me look. Filter. 3D effect. That's how I get like, I can change like the shape of stuff. But yeah, like my BRB screen, so I can have it like do this, you know, and then you guys are above the BRB there. So like, it's just really cool, smooth. So I got the composite blur on the game in the background. So it's just kind of faded away, but it's still there. So if I go back into, you know, into game, composite blur fades off because I have it a moveset filter that takes the values of the composite blur on, the composite off. And then I could put that filter on any scenes and have them activate based off of a scene activation. No, they're all plugins that you have to download, but they're all like plugins that people like are known. Like a lot of bigger content, YouTube content creators will use them. There's a guy, if you just want to learn how to set up all this, this guy does a really good job. Let me find it. So Nutty and so here, but you just download them, install them, and then they're good to go. I also have another one called Source Record. Source Record is really cool because see how I have the game behind me right now? So if I'm in the source, right, to record in OBS, if I hit record, it record all of this. So now you can see me clicking go back. You can see me go into persistent universe. I'll stop the recording and look at this now. Sorry, one sec. I have to turn my so now that I just recorded that and it recorded just the source at whatever like resolution and bitrate I wanted. And it just recorded that with nothing else and only the audio of the game because that's what I told it to go into. Super, super handy because you don't have to have the OBS like thing running all the time using up memory. It only does it when you want it. And it just records whatever audio, the audio track. So I have it record track 6 in OBS, which I only have game audio on. You can have it record other audio sources too. It's just whatever's on that track will record, and just the source. And you can have and access a filter. So all I do is I have a button on my Stream Deck that just records or it turns on the filter, and it just starts recording. And you can do this on any sources. So if you want your camera as a separate source, you can do it. And what's also cool about it, again, is that it works even if like I'm here. That source still exists in OBS. It keeps recording it. So if I hit record at the beginning of a stream session, just want the gameplay for the whole session, but you know, I'm going around, I'm doing like all my scenes and all this kind of shit and whatever, it will still keep recording it and not fuck with it at all, which is super, super handy. In January, the character team continued working on the Starware art department. They also modified the Duster armor, progressed with a stealth armor, designed a new backpack, and developed additional creature variants for future patch releases. That's good to know. When did they put that out? As a January update. Oh, the January update is up. Cool. I'm going to go look at that before going then. YouTube is a must. Exactly. And what I've been doing is just recording, and I'm thinking I might start just recording my voice audio as well separately. So I just have that track. Because sometimes I just want the clean gameplay that I can then use to create narration later, right? But if I really need the gameplay with my voice on it, I can just get the Twitch VOD. So for now, it's just nice to have the footage, which is really nice. But yeah, those are the main ones. Anyways, yeah, what I was gonna say is here's here's a list of a lot of the plugins. Nutty's really good, and then he also has his like master class. I think this is episode 1. Just go look for his 3-part teaching session on Move. I think that's the first one. Honestly, really good and easy to understand, and really fun if you're just like you want to like up your experience as a streamer in OBS and don't want to make fancy graphics and stuff. This is a cool way to kind of like bring that level to it. Okay, do you have a link? Actually, I'll just go find it. Okay, we're gonna close Star Citizen because we're done with that. We're just gonna read the patch notes here, and then we're gonna scoodle out. We'll give you guys a raid over to Tesla. She's streaming now. I gotta cast Call of Duty tonight, so I'll be doing that. RobertsSpaceIndustries.com. Is it Community Hub? Where is it? No, that's not it. Where do I find the comm links? There it is. Monthly report. Lovely. This is what we want. This is good shit. Good shit. All right. Monthly report. Yeah, it's not a big one. Okay, good. We can just run through this and see if there's anything cool, interesting, and then scoodle out of here. You got you, homie. It was super fun. Honestly, only to set everything up probably only took me like 3-4 hours of tinkering with stuff. Like to give you an example, let me just show you real quick. Like how many I'll just go. How many things I have on it. So like for instance, like my game source has these filters on it. So that's the blur on and blur off. This is the blur set value, and this is the blur move value on and then move value off. So if I need to turn it on and off, I can just trigger those. And then this is the source record. Then on the scene itself, I also have a couple filters. This is where you'll do your activates and deactivates of certain things, like the circle filter and the blurs and stuff. And then you just have to have that on, like, you know, all your different sources to turn things on and off. So you have to kind of like, okay, well, I've done it for this scene. Now I got to do it for this scene too. Otherwise, like, you know, that blur will stay on if I don't deactivate it on every other scene I don't want it on. So it takes a little bit just like to, okay, this is what I'm doing. Cool. This is how it works. But once you get it, it's like, oh, this is cool. Anyways, let's move you back. And content, upcoming NPC that will utilize an amalgamation of several behavior types. Work was done on a proprietary tool that will allow designers to generate a script of the in-engine dialogue flow to ensure lines work as intended. This will allow for more efficiency in the writing and capturing of future characters. That's cool. Yeah, I've noticed that it's a lot, like, we've had a lot more immersion. Like, you could, like, NPCs are talking to each other now, and that just adds a lot. Obviously, it's like, I have an example in Cyberpunk I like to give that really takes me out of it. It's really cool. There's a conversation in one of the beginning missions, the hotel you go to. There's a conversation between two NPCs where some girl drugs a guy and says, hey, you're going to have all your senses are going to be like heightened, including pain tonight. Come up to the room. He's like, oh, whoa. And she walks away, goes to an elevator. I'm like, that's cool. Like, are there things just happening in this world that are they just there? So I followed her and she just stops at the elevator and stays there. I stood there for 10 minutes and I did this on multiple occasions because my first playthrough, I'm now on my next playthrough, or like attempting it again because I had game breaking bugs. But yeah, she just stood there and I'm like, it kind of just takes me out of it a little bit, you know? Like if you're going to commit to that, they stop, they got halfway, right? These characters don't actually have lives. And I know other games where they do, like Stardew Valley, right? You know, they have routines they have to go. Grand Theft Auto, this happens as well. And that's what I want from Star Citizen. That's what I want from a game from like Cyberpunk too. Not just the illusion of depth, but the reality that you're being put in a world that's not just there for you. And that to me is kind of what I like, why I like the idea of Star Citizen, that behind the scenes, these NPCs will just have things they're doing. And if you come across them, you can interact with them. That to me is fun. If I want to follow a pirate throughout his day and see what he's doing, that'd be kind of cool. I do a whole series on that, you know, but that's not in the game yet either. But anyways, we're getting closer to that is my whole point here. The team began updating its landing zones with bespoke air traffic controllers to best represent the city. While there's still some required technical, so new characters to talk to you when you go to NPCs, cool, or when you're landing. Yes.
Do you want me to get Vagrants from Bolas who can cook soon? Or since I'm going to be going to Leaders on Saturday anyways, do you just want me to get vegetables?
You just go to the market. Because we still have food for the next couple days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the market, I guess. Okay.
Okay.
Finally, designers continue their ongoing review of Stanton. Graphics refactored population ensured using the correct behaviors and acting appropriately. AI features primary focus was split between bug fixes and creature behavior improvements. For example, the code throwing grenades was updated to unify some of the code paths. Good. Those get fucky. This gives more consistent functionality between cover and open space launches. For human combat behavior, friendly fire checks were updated to not consider the large bounding boxes of vehicles as friendly, which could block firing. Okay. For creatures, the team focused on improving the Valakar's behavior. The Valakar, that's not in the game yet, though, I thought. Oh, it arrives in your hand in the best way possible. Cool. The devs are currently expanding the group system to be more dynamic and better support dynamically spawned entities. The first use case is the quasi-grazer, as having a better understanding of the group they belong to will improve the look and behavior of the herd. Cool. AI features also continue to sync their work between projects to ensure the improvements made for Squadron 42 are available for use in the persistent universe as quickly as possible, of course. Game intelligence team continue to work on StarScript, which got the implementation of the views feature. This was requested by designers to consider a significant feature of the tool. Oh, that's for development. Okay. Work involved creating the views object, views folder, a smart outline. Okay, this is all for devs. Once completed, you had to be the StarScript's master graph design, which will represent in section format. Basically, they're making all their own tools behind the scene easier for themselves to use. Making the graph appear less crowded. QA's okay, ad tech. This will probably be a screenshot of it. Work began on the new 3D pathfinding implementation that will give better results in tight spaces or areas with concave shapes. This will also be utilized by Ship UI when traversing complex asteroids or space stations that can also be used by NPCs when EVing inside ships. That's awesome. The internal star script tool received multiple usability improvements for creating new behaviors and missions. AI Tech also finalized December's work on the chase and melee attack movement requests, which delivers a boost in both performance and visual fidelity compared to the previous implementation. The conversation system also received updates to how avoidance bubbles are computed so the NPCs don't disturb an ongoing conversation. That's cool. Alongside this, planning was done for work with fully synchronized AI components with the server meshing authority transition and other features and systems planned for development this year. That's good. Animation. Spec Ops set alongside. Okay. Art, cool. Community, cool. Yeah, we had Daymar Rally is cool. Core gameplay. This is fun stuff. Throughout January, the core gameplay teams investigated and improved many issues found during Alpha 4.0 live preview. Some of these proved difficult to reproduce and resolve, leading to a few false positive fixes. The team is currently expanding their debugging tools and logging to better understand future problems and ensure the correct solutions are applied. Core gameplay also began planning for the rest of the year, laying out the groundwork for upcoming patches and planned features and content. Alongside this, the technical documentation was created for fundamental improvements or rewrites to some of the core systems, including the transit and hangar flows. This involved cross-team collaboration to ensure that improvements are not solely on the game side, but also support content setup and the latest engine features. The economy team kicked off the year. Don't care about economy until it's dynamic. Mission design, fight for Pyro, create new unannounced content, improve the quality of all missions, included retroactively improving all existing missions. Cool. I don't know how, but cool. Narrative. Number of characters players will meet in the verse. Throughout these efforts, hopes it'll expand on the storytelling opportunities. Amen. Good, good, good. Online technology. That's what I covered in my last videos. Like, I really feel like we need more of those single-player story kind of missions. Live tool teams released major feature to manage access to permissions in a more granular and versatile way. They're currently gathering feedback from the different users to discuss future improvements. Following the holiday break, the online services team continued to add various improvements to the ongoing mission system refactor, including global events and new features. Furthermore, the social and entity subscription services also received various improvements. Okay. R&D, rare PU crashes inside the planet spawning code. A bug was found inside of the sterilization framework, causing a concurrency issue with the on-demand type ID generation. Yep. A fix was made that is now live in the PU. Moreover, work started on prototyping a new method for large-scale soft terrain shadow generation. This will improve quality while reducing the fairly high cost of generating the needed shadow maps. Good. As mentioned in October's report, work on rain volumes, and that's all about optimization. As mentioned, work on rain volumes inspired a prototype for improved ground fog rendering. This will be cheaper to evaluate and render and improve the modeling aspect for ground fog and its lighting by self-shadowing, casting shadows, like rain volumes and clouds. Work began on transforming the prototype into production code. Good. So it's going to get prettier. A big push was also made on previous and worked well. Location work that hadn't been ready for polish at the time of 4.0. Cool. A lot of let's fix the bugs, which honestly is good. Curious what they're doing feature-wise. If they're holding off on stuff, I feel like base building is the real big one. Like they've got to be crushing base building right now. Like I would be not surprised to see a full prototype by year's end. The thing is, they got to get this working with like nav mesh, all this stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to get it working with, but the fact they already had like an early prototype surprised me. So by next SitCon, I would not be surprised for them to show off base building and have a release for it in the year after. Maybe sooner, but I wouldn't count on it. That's it. So thank you guys for joining me today. It's been a blast. Got to check out DLSS. I might actually put that into a video, to be honest. I might make that a video on its own. We'll see. I got some other videos to go. Also got to edit some stuff for Space Tomato still, so we'll check it out. It should be on tomorrow. When is that 2-hour SCL? Is that Friday? Because I kind of want to watch that, but we also have RLCS going on. I'm casting RLCS during that day, so I won't be able to watch it, I don't think, which kind of sucks. I'll have to watch it later. So hopefully you'll join for that. If not, watch it on your own time too. But Friday casting, might have a stream tomorrow if there's an Inside Star. Is there an Inside Star Citizen tomorrow? If there is, I'm gonna pop that on. Come on, stream and say what's up for that, and then bounce. But where is This Week in Star Citizen? Comlinks. This Week in Star Citizen. Oh no, Thursday is the Star Citizen Live. That's at 5 p.m. UTC. That will be noon. Right, okay, noon o'clock. We're watching that. So tomorrow, we're going to be watching the SCL. So I'll see you guys at noon o'clock tomorrow. That's what we're doing. Thank you guys for joining. It's been a blast. I'll send you over to Tesla to Panda. Much love. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep gaming hard.
Thanks for the nuts! Dude, ordering groceries now is taking forever because I have to ask Gemini